I was born and raised in LA. Yeah, it was 20 years ago when I started dental school, and I met Grace actually. I was interviewing her at the homeless clinic for a coordinator position, and yeah, I mean, her story stood out to me, right? And about her journey from Korea to the States, and how her parents were medical missionaries, and that was something that was dear to both of us, right? In terms of serving the underserved, and I feel like it's always more blessed to give than to receive, and so that's kind of how our relationship started. Yeah.
So I was actually born and raised in Korea, so I lived there till I was 18. Initially, I wanted to do nothing to do with medicine or healthcare related. I think I wanted something more creative and art. Took some classes and I realized, oh, liking it and majoring in it is very different. And for me, I like the dentistry. I like dentistry in a sense that it is kind of a combination of art as well as science. And so I think that's really been fun. And then working with kids also adds so much joy and excitement to my daily routine.
One of our goals is to be the most generous practice in the Bay Area. And to date, we've donated over $1 million in free dentistry and scholarships. And I think that's a big reason we decided to even take the jump, the leap of faith to expand, because of the impact, right? And that we could make with a larger team, but also in the community that we're in. My wife and I never dreamed to practice together. We had the opportunity to take over our good mentor and friend's practice unexpectedly, maybe 6 years ago. And we were in different locations. And for a whole group to have that vision, well, you know, like maybe from his own family business perspective, what if, you know, Grace is downstairs and we're upstairs.
I was a little hesitant. Also, I came from a very small office, so to almost quadruple in size sounded a little scary. But now that we've been in this space together, it just makes sense, right? I think we understand each other, having the support of each other, but also staff being cross-trained has been amazing. So yeah, for the most part, I think we are very grateful and it's working out great.
By the end of this year, Grace and I would have, it's been a milestone year where we would have taken off almost 2 months. I think we'll be at 7 weeks, and we never dreamed of that, but I feel this was the year we really wanted to commit to etching those memories and creating those experiences with our children. And Grace and I remind each other that that our time with our children is so limited, right? And so Eli is 9, and so half the time that I'm entrusted with him before he's off to college is already over. And with the larger space and with that opportunity, we've been able to really create more time. I think it was a huge relief to know that the Kappler team, you're not just designers, but you help to manage the project, to kind of mediate between the contractor and myself, where because as a dentist, and especially if I'm going to expand, I need to focus on the dentistry. But if I have that trust and I could delegate and lean on your expertise and guidance, I think that was kind of the biggest impact, where in terms of stress, or and in terms of like helping me to focus and let go in terms of the project, knowing that I was in good hands.
My name is Grace Kwon.
I am Eric Kwon from Grace Dental.